And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Price is Right pricing game recap for Tuesday, October 1st, 2013, the Breast Cancer Awareness Special. The pricing games played today were the following: Lucky 7, Coming or Going, One Wrong Price, Bullseye, Double Cross, and Cover Up. Our first contestant was Cynthia, who is 13 years cancer-free. Good job. She played Lucky 7 for a Hyundai Elantra Coupe GS with Rachel in the driver's seat. Rachel Reynolds, that is. First number in the price of the car was 1. The second number, Cynthia believed it was 7. It was actually 9, cost her $2. For the third number, she went with 5. And that was a 6. $1 that cost her. For the fourth number, she went with 5 again. And the actual number was 4. $1 more lost. This is actually a pretty good play of Lucky 7 here. For the fifth and final number, she went with 7 again. 7, 5, 5, and 7. Interesting choices. She could be off as much as 2 one way or the other and still win. And the actual final number was 5! Actual retail price, $19,645. And that is a Lucky 7 win. Very rarely seen these days. Great job, Cynthia. Our next contestant was Saskia. She played Coming or Going for a 7-piece Summerset patio furniture. 7-piece Summerset patio furniture set, if I'm saying that right, and a Kenmore barbecue, both modeled by Rachel. Saskia chose the the going price, that is, of $5,927 instead of the go. Let me try that again. Saskia chose the going price of $5,927 instead of the coming price of $7,295. And when Rachel revealed the actual retail price, it turned out to be $7,295. Oh, too bad. We did not get to hear Saskia's story on this episode. It might have been edited for time, who knows. Our third contestant was Tira, spelled T-I-R-A, who is 4 years cancer-free, played One Wrong Price for a Honda PCX 150 motor scooter modeled by our guest model of the day, Juliana Rancic, who is a cancer survivor herself. Bravo. A My Bath USA steam shower, which was also modeled by Juliana, who actually got in it and started showering. Not literally, but you guys know what I mean. And it was actually also modeled by Rachel, too. And a Nordictrack elliptical trainer modeled by Rachel. Tira believed the elliptical trainer, priced at $9.99, was the one wrong price, instead of the scooter priced at $34.49, or the steam shower priced at $16.29. And when Rachel revealed what the actual retail price was, it turned out to be $9.99. That was a right price. The one wrong price was the steam shower, with the familiar price of $2,399. Our next contestant number 4, was Ladora, who is a 2-time cancer survivor of ovarian cancer in 1997 and breast cancer just 3 years ago. And her 41-year-old daughter is going through reconstruction right now. So, I wish them all the best. Ladora played Bullseye for a chance to win a trip to Italy that includes, but is not limited to, a private guided tour of the Vatican. That was modeled by Juliana. A prize worth $11,500. Whew, wow. For her first attempt at hitting the bullseye, Ledora bought 5 packages of the Splenda Sweetener. A package of Splenda Sweetener went for $269. 5 of those totaled $13.45. Missed the board entirely on that one. Next, she bought 3 packages of the Carnation breakfast drinks. A package of those breakfast drinks went for $5.79. 3 of those totaled $17.37. Ledora was down to what would be her last chance at hitting the bullseye. She decided to buy 4 packages of the Dole Sliced Pear Fruit Cups. A package of those fruit cups went for $3.49. 4 of those totaled, can you believe this, folks? $13.96. And the game was over. It was not shown to the audience or the viewers at home where, if anywhere, where the hidden bullseye was. So we'll never know where it was. I gotta say, folks, I can't remember the last time there was a wipeout in bullseye. It's been quite a while. I'm gonna look that up. See if I find anything about that. Anyway, continuing on with this recap. Our next contestant was Debbie, who was 9 years cancer-free. She played Double Cross for a chance to win a 65-inch 3D HDTV. I'm not sure what the brand name is on that. If I find out, I'll put an annotation on the screen. With 3D glasses included, modeled by Juliana, and some shoes modeled by Rachel. You guys know how I feel about that designer stuff. Debbie believed the price of the TV was $3,725, and thus believing the shoes were $1,975. Is she a winner? Yes, she is. She won both prizes for a grand total of $5,700. Great job. Our next contestant, our 6th and final contestant that is, was Linda, who's a 5-year survivor of cancer, breast cancer, played cover-up for a chance to win a Kia Rio LX, modeled by Rachel. The price of the car was not breast cancer ribbons. Okay, I'll let it slide this time, but this kind of stuff has got to stop. Alright? That's not right. Here we go. The price of the car was, I just said that. Linda covered up the first ribbon with the 1 instead of the 3. The second ribbon with the 5 instead of the 8 or 3. The third ribbon with the 9 instead of the 6, 8 or 3. The fourth ribbon with the 2 instead of the 8, 4, 1 or 7. And the fifth ribbon with the 0 instead of the 7, 3, 4, 2 or 9. Making a price of $15,920. Was that the price of the car? No, it wasn't. Did she have any numbers right, though? Of course she did. She had the 1, the 5, and the 0. Linda covered up the 9 with the 8 and the 2 with the 4, making a new price of $15,840. Was that the price of the car? No, it wasn't. She had to have either the 8 or the 4 right in order to keep playing. Did she have any new numbers right? No, she didn't. The game was over. The actual retail price of the car, $15,670. So we had two pricing games won today. Those were Lucky 7 and Double Cross. Plus we gave away $1,000 in cash, which was won by Cynthia in the first Showcase Showdown. Everyone is the MVP of the Price is Right, as far as I'm concerned. Everyone who made it up on stage for being breast cancer survivors. But pricing game MVPs go to Cynthia and Debbie for their pricing game wins. Now on to the showcases. Showcase number 1 featured a trip to Ojai, California, and a Toyota Prius C1. Cynthia was the top winner, and she decided to bid on that showcase, and she bid $28,500. Showcase number 2, which was presented by Juliana, featured a trip to Washington, D.C. Ironic with all the stuff going on in Washington right now. A trip to Riviera Maya, Mexico, and a Fiat 500 convertible. Debbie bid $25,000 on that showcase. For the reveal, we went to Debbie first. She bid $25,000 on her showcase. Actual retail price, $39,589. Wow. A difference of $14,589. Cynthia bid $28,500 on her showcase. Actual retail price, $25,467. She was over. Debbie is our winner. She won a grand total in cash and prizes. Actually, I think it was just prizes of $45,920. So congratulations to her and to everyone. Now for one acknowledgement I have from SportsGuy528, which I actually mentioned earlier already. He says, I can't think of the last time we had a wipeout in Bullseye. I must agree with him on that. It's been quite a while. Like I said, I am going to look that up. Other than that, I have no other acknowledgements from any members of the recap team or other YouTube users. As far as personal acknowledgements go, I had no new games today. The last time I did Bullseye, I know, was in Season 40 when Mr. Horg was having his computer issues. Other than that, the rest of them are all stuff I've done recently, I think. Something like that. Anyway, moving on. It's time for my sponsor. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right pricing game recap is brought to you by Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. Thought that fit pretty nice into this recap. I actually came up with that at the last minute. So, as you guys probably know by now why I'm doing this recap, I mentioned everything in last year's breast cancer awareness pricing game recap. Last month marked 10 years since losing my mom to breast cancer. So that's why Mr. Horgan let me do this today, and I thank him very much for it. If you guys want to hear the story, I'll put a link in the description below for my recap I did last year. Alright, now on to what's happening later this week. Thursday, I know, is A-Pizzle90's birthday, and he is scheduled to join Mr. Horgan for the recap for that day. And the other night when we were talking on Skype, I know he mentioned he wants to do one game. I can't remember what it was. I think he said Pathfinder. I'm not sure on that. But as far as games I want to do, the only thing I'm really want to do right away is Triple Play. So what I'm saying here is, if Triple Play is played on Thursday, I would have no problem with A-Pizzle90 joining me to do that recap. Other than that, anything else that gets played, it's all It's all okay if he and Mr. Horgan do it together. So that's that. Otherwise, you will probably not be seeing me for any recaps in the immediate future. I got some stuff coming up I'd like to get done. I know I'll be joining Mr. Horgan for my birthday, which is the first Monday in November. So that should be fun. So that's probably the next time you'll see me for anything current pricing game recap related. I might have some retros in between there, between now and then. So look for those coming soon to my channel. So I want to thank Mr. Horgan once again for letting me do this. And I don't have anything else to say, so I'm going to end it right now. This is NeoRox87. I'll see you next time.